Well, hello folks, welcome to episode 2 of our 6th season here with RFC Liege. Last episode was we were playing our first game in the top flight of Belgian football, and we've moved on a little bit. We've played 6 games, and to be perfectly honest, it's gone a little better than I expected. It's not brilliant, not amazing, but I was thinking I would be bottom at this stage. I'm not bottom, and we have picked up points. Let's go and have a look. So you saw that 1-0 loss at home against Genk. Genk are doing well in the league. They're in the top 4. And in fact, we've played 3 out of the top 4 sides. So that's made it a little bit tricky. We then went away to Cercle Bruges. This was a tighter game, but they scored their chances. We didn't. We didn't have that many chances, to be fair. We didn't see them, but in terms of the highlights, we didn't see them, but we did get a few shots on the board, which was good, and the XG wasn't too far away from them, so I was pretty happy with that. But the big match that we knew we had to play was against Mouscron, who are the other team who are pretty poor in this division, and we beat them 3-0, and it was comfortable, really, really comfortable. A couple of goals from Samare early on, and Jimenez coming in and scoring a goal. So you can't keep the Cuban cigar down. He's brilliant. So we played Antwerp, another one of the best sides in this division, and they won 2-0. And it wasn't terrible, but we didn't deserve to get anything out of the game. And I think there's going to be a few games like that. Then probably the most impressive performance of the season so far was this 1-0 win over Ghent, and it was a beautiful ball from Deskamp, that young right back, who picked out Bayo, who hadn't scored at all, and he found the back of the net. So that was really important. It goes to 6 points, and we were then going away to Anderlecht. What hope have we got there? We lost 4-0. That's a fair scoreline. We were not in this game at all. Diogo got a bit of an injury early on, and to be fair, Abel Jans came in, did all right. He did all right. We limited their chances somewhat. I think they had an XG of just over 2, and they scored 4 goals. So maybe it was maybe 4-0 slightly unfair, but this is a whole new level. What can you say? And then Beerschot in the cup. This was a hard one because we did have to rotate a little bit. As you can see, Abel Jans is in the side. We've got Adli in the side. Lennertz coming back in the side to try, and because this was just basically midweek, and we had a game against Oostende coming up, which is what you'll see today. But we won that 2-1. I mean, it went to injury time. It went to extra time, which it's not great for our next game, but I think to get a win over Beerschot means that, because they're top division as well, so that's 3 top division sides we have beaten and got points off. Yet to see a draw. Don't even know what a draw is, but we're going to be playing against Oostende today, who it's a good one, this, because they are 1 point ahead of us, 1 place ahead of us, and so if we could win this, that would push us into that mid-table zone, which would be a wonderful place to go. As you can see, Standard Liège, very early on in this, and I think after when we got our first win against Mouscron, I think when we got our first win against Ghent, let's just see this. I think we went ahead of them. I might be mad. No. Maybe it was just I thought we did. I didn't actually see it, and then I sort of looked at the scores, and they, I think they played after us or something like that, and it just meant for a brief moment we were ahead of them. But I don't think that can be classed as above standard at the minute. Right then, let's go and do it. We're on a cautious mentality. I don't want to go positive, but I think we'll go to balance. And the team we're going with is playing all right. We're going to be going with Leye up top today. Him and Bayo are sort of rotating in and out. Lavambo is going to be on the left side with Fixels and Samare as the attacking players. Samare doing all right. Fixels I'm not sure about yet. Asana's coming back in with Bouchema. And across the back line, Koida, Zuan, Diogo and Deschamps. On the bench we have Banadugi from Fadinga, who is a new player. You won't have seen him. French player, looks a decent midfielder, and again this gives us options in that midfield region, because we don't have that many players who are naturals in there. We still don't have much When Asana's out, we don't really have a player to come in, and the player we're trying to make that happen for is Saidi, who's actually he's now unconvincing in that role. But let's keep pushing him, and maybe we will be able to, by the end of the season, start to play him a bit more regularly than he's getting games at the minute. Right then, okay. I mean, you can see the average ratings isn't great, but defensively, yeah, it's not terrible, is it? We've done all right. So hopefully we can show you a decent-ish performance and some chances. I didn't show you too many chances in the last game, but Oostende are a reasonable side, and I think they're lower in the division than you would expect. They have beaten Mouscron, but then they've been struggling elsewhere. So let's see what we can do. See if we can give them a decent game. We've been playing quite well in my mind so far, limiting chances, and Liege's through, picks their pockets and shoots. Oh no, off the bar. That's not the bar, that's the post. But Liege, what a great start that was. That's why he needs to be in the side. But as you can see, limiting their chances, and we'll demand more again, and creating some chances ourselves here against Oostende. I think we definitely need to think about Asana in midfield, what we do about his replacement, because he's 32 and he's certainly not going to get any better than he is. Well, Koida's already looking tired, and there's a lot of people a bit tired from the game they've just played. I guess Oostende are going to be in the same position. Boucham. Liege's done well there. I didn't think we'd hold on to that, but we did. Fixels it through. It's Liege. Oh, he's gone wide with her. Oh, mate. Oh, you've had a tricky one today. Goal. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Oh, that's unbelievable. We've two clear-cut chances, and then the ball bounces to them. Bounces very, very kindly for them, and they go 1-0 up. Let's have a look at that again. Misses the header. Koida misses the header, and he's got a decent thing on him. Hit the post, didn't it? And straight into their striker. Right, come on, boys. Let's at least want to see a goal for us, boy. Not necessarily a win, but just a goal would be good on the camera. We can't go through the whole year without getting a goal on camera. Lovely ball. Is that onside? And there it is. It's 1-1. Samare, with his third of the season, looks a decent pickup. He does. I think that is more than deserved. Look at our defence is looking a little bit tired. And Burner. We've given away a couple of penalties already. Oh no! And that was poor. I don't know who that was, but they just let him peel away. And yeah, we won't watch that again. But disappointing. It's 2-1. And I think we need to be a bit better than this. And it's 3-1 from nowhere. Wow. Well, this isn't quite how things have been going, but at least we have shown you a goal. Right. So I think what we might have to do is take off the absolutely knackered Koida at left back. Bio is coming on for Liege, who's had his chances and not quite put them away. Not quite sure why all of a sudden they've suddenly started scoring goals, but Bio here has picked their pocket. They are making mistakes. This is nicely done. Fixels, I thought he was going to miss that, but he hasn't. It's 3-2 now. I mean, this is not the sort of game we've been playing. They've been quite cagey games, but here we're seeing chance after chance for everyone. Now we're going to keep Zuan on. But here's another opportunity from somebody. Fixels back to Deschamps. Fixels isn't looking too bad. Lavambo. Ooh, now was that on? I think it was just outside. I think, but it's hard to tell for certain. I mean, a penalty would be very nice. Come on, ref. What are you going to say? No penalty. But what is it? Can we get something from this? Samare. Oh dear. Ndulu. I'm never quite sure with that, with if you say the D and the N together. Right then, well, Fixels has been quite good today. He's looking tired. There's a few anxious players. Oh dear. We're going to bring on Fadiga. Come on, boys. Samare. Can we get back into this? Tiago does pick the ball up. That's good. Into Deschamps. He's got a decent pass on him. Lavambo. Oh, over the top. Come on, boys. We can get back into this. 3-2 loss. It was a tight game. Two teams who were playing quite well. Yeah, I'm disappointed with the loss, but performance again very, very strong. So not the best result, but I think you can see we are really not outclassed here in this division. We can certainly we can certainly compete with many of these sides, and we've already won some. We've already won against some of them. So a 3-2 loss. Samari and Fixels with the goals for us. But yeah, that brief period in the centre of the game is where we lost it, unfortunately. Okay, so what we're going to do, obviously, because we want to be playing standard when we are going to be playing them. So the standard Liège game is here. We're not going to come back for that straight away. I think what I'll do is perhaps that's a bit soon, isn't it? Maybe the beer shot game away from home against another team who are struggling. I think we want to see ourselves get something, and I want to show you an away game as well. So let's have just have a look at this. We are getting decent crowds as well. 7,500 attendance. So I mean that's doing good things in terms of the finances. No, not good things. Slightly better things in terms of the finances. We're still losing money, but yeah. Anyway, folks, yeah, disappointing result, but you know, we live to fight another day. We'll keep trying to get these victories and just keep ourselves a head above water this season. And if we can do that, maybe we can do what Cotrict have done and sort of build their way into a side that is able to go and kind of compete a little bit better. I feel we should be mid-table now, though. That was a good performance, or maybe just. I don't feel we deserve to lose that, but it is what it is. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed that, please hit that like button. Please subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.